Hi, beloved. Okay, I want to talk about, just take a few minutes here real quick, because we have the third blood red moon Tetrad coming up on April 4th. And what's going on is that we have these unsaved Jewish leaders that are teaching this heresy to these unsaved Gentile pastors who are locking arms with the unsaved Jewish leaders who are bringing forth these heresies with the blood red moon Tetrad and many other false doctrines, and as well as the secret rapture, of which some of these Jewish leaders are saying is in the Torah, and that's not true. Okay, so here's the thing. These four blood red moon tetrads was created by a Jew, Mark Biltz, and then the popular Gentile pastor, John Hagee, picked that up. And what these men have done is they're writing books, again, on these heresies, and they are making millions of dollars off the backs of ignorant Christians, and that's what's going on. In truth, in Joel chapter 2, verse 30 and 31, is the sixth seal of Revelation chapter 6, starting with verse 12. The sixth seal is where that blood red moon, and it's a one-time blood red moon. Now, back in Joel chapter 2, verse 30, God says that He's going to show wonders in the heavens and in the earth beneath, fire and smoke. Okay, and then you go to verse 31, Joel 2, you see where it talks about the moon turning blood red. Okay, and that's that one blood red moon in the sixth seal, Revelation chapter 6, verse 12. Okay, hold on here a sec. Turn my lighting down. Okay, so there's not a thing in the scriptures that talks about four blood red moon tetrads. Okay, and what they're doing is these eclipses that are taking place, is they're just taking that and again convincing the ignorant masses and that this is all tied to the nation of Israel, which again, none of it is tied to the nation of Israel whatsoever. Zionism is a political movement, and that's what they try to take these eclipses and tie it into, is this political Zionist movement and events that are taking place in and around Israel. Okay, again, we're dealing with volcanoes, earthquakes, solar flares, and when you get to the book of Revelation, that's all you see through the book of Revelation, outside of it talking about that fourth kingdom and Christian persecution, is we're seeing in the trumpets and in the vials, the sun, solar flares, major earthquakes that are waking up volcanoes. And as we're moving through that Great Tribulation period, these volcanoes are getting worse and worse and worse. That Great Tribulation period begins at the fifth trump. We see the angel in 8:13 giving the warning, woe, 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 to the inhabitants of the earth. Okay, so again, if a person is trying to introduce you to that false doctrine of these four blood red moon tetrads, believe it not. Okay, just study your scriptures, beloved, and you will see the actual truth and the science to what Christ was talking about in reference to a blood red moon. And again, that's that one-time blood red moon, Revelation chapter 6, verse 12. Okay, now their fourth one coming up, I think November, is where they're trying to say that's the return of Christ. Okay, we haven't even started the fifth, which starts that Great Tribulation, the fifth trump. We haven't even got to the fourth yet. Okay, but they're going to have us had a harvest in November. Okay, Christ isn't going to return in November, beloved. And if you study the scriptures, you will see the order of things in the scriptures. Okay, so again, your 4 blood red moon tetrads have nothing to do whatsoever with Bible prophecy. And Christ told the Jews their sign was Him crucified. And the ones that are coming forth and teaching this heresy reject Christ. But they're cloaked as pretending like Christian, because it's to bring people into that mystery Babylon, that economical mystery Babylon, again, where they're publishing these books, so on and so forth, making millions off the backs of ignorant Christians. Okay, so that's pretty much it. God bless each and every one.